Hey, what's up? This is BNSF 700 here, coming at you live from the layout. Um, as I have mentioned on my bulletin on YouTube, I am reconstructing the layout. So, let's get on with it, and let's start with the crossing here. So here's your crossing. As you can see, I've just added, just started putting the track down, getting that all set up here, as you can see. So with the crossing here, I just got the gates put in today, which was real nice. I was able to get the wiring set up, and I'll get to that in just a minute. But I'm going to start with the crossing here. Well, the good news with the crossing was I was able to get it put in. So wiring, gates were all set fine, so that's all good. What I'm going to do eventually, later, is I have some road stuff and I'm just going to put that right over here and just bring it into the town, which I'll get set up later. But that's the big thing right now, is to get the road, which I'm planning to do the next few days here, just get the road over the tracks so I can get it started. So that's looking pretty good so far. So continuing on, we'll go down this way. Oh, let me give you a little heads up notice. The track right here, this is track 2, it's for eastbound trains. Track 1 is for westbound trains. And of course we have the station here. Station is actually kind of a temporary spot right now because it's kind of a vantage point, so if I have to move some track around or relocate some stuff, this stays here so I know the measurement from how far it is from the end of the table to how far into the table I need to go. So that's very helpful. A little siding here, that's going to be for probably some maintenance of way equipment or something, so that'll be good. And the switch right there. These signals here are temporary. They're for both westbounds, but it's temporary until I get some more detailing done to see how I want to really set it up. You'll probably notice throughout the video you're going to see gaps here in the track, probably just in track 1. What I need is I have some smaller pieces like this right here. I need to get some more of these and just add them into the gaps. If you see gaps, that's pretty much what's happening. So that's a big thing I also want to get completed too. So we'll come around, and of course where the track is right now, you see it's kind of close here with the curbs. That's just temporary until I can get the measurements, the measurement redone correctly and get the little short pieces in. So that'll be good to do too. I've also, here's some more, and then we've got the crossover set up too. Signals are still temporary, and then this is obviously another kind of vantage point so I know how far from the other end of the table I can get it set up. That's pretty good. And then crossover's working. I have the wiring here, which I'll be getting this set up soon. I'll be getting this plugging with the transformer and stuff, and get some stuff through the table and just put it right through, and that looks like it'll be coming up pretty good too. We'll continue down the line here. There's another gap. This hole I have to fill in. I had some old signals that I've had in there, and I got to take that out, so we'll fill this back in hopefully, or I get some trees and stuff. We'll continue around the curbs, and then we'll head back to the crossing. So we'll be back here in just a minute. Alright, we're back here, the crossing, and now I'm going to get to the wiring. So as you can see, I have the wire connected into the track. The power goes to track 2. The crossover is also a good, helpful use for track 1, so I can get the power to both tracks. Now, I don't have DCC power, so I can only run one train at track, so chances of me happening on the layout are probably going to be pretty slim, but I hope maybe in the future I can get DCC. Continuing on, we'll follow this cable and I'll show you what I did under the layout to keep things organized. So we'll kind of go under here. Now here's a flashlight so you guys can see it better. As you can see, I have taped the wire to the bottom of the layout, which is very helpful so I don't dangling wires everywhere, and I don't want to get an electrical problem anywhere. So this is pretty helpful, and it's easy to remove. It's just duct tape, but you can easily remove it if needed for fixing the wire. But the wire's in pretty good shape, and it works out pretty good. So let's move down here. As you can see, we have our transformer. Of course, the red wire comes in here for the track. This is 2-track. And then I have my 16 VAC in, and this cord plugs into here, this black thing. And there's the extension cord which goes up to the outlet, which is got the way above the table here. And then also, this is just temporary too for where it's located right now. And once I get more detailing done with the layout in the future, I'll be able to get stuff done. And this is kind of also just for some extra parts underneath the layout in case I need some maintenance work done to like the stuff here and that hole up there to fill it in, just stuff along the bottom side. And I'll get to what's over here in just a moment. Alright, so here's what we have over here. I've organized the cars out just a little fashion here. So we have Santa Fe, I have some BNSF right here. I got different railways. I got some Norfolk Southern somewhere, but oh, here it is. Norfolk Southern back here. There's my Amtrak fleet, just a bunch of coaches. And that'll be running. These are in good shape too. I have some Santa Fe hoppers. I got a Burlington Northern. Yeah, there we go. I'll pull that out. Burlington Northern. Got my cotton belt stuff. So this is all big portion of all the stuff I have. So it's all looking pretty good, and this is just temporary as well, just to have for storage once, before I can get on the layout. Then up here is my engine rack, and this is also serving as kind of a spare parts area. This is just other stuff that I have, just for spare parts down here, just for temporary until I can get everything cleaned up on the layout to make it look better. But yeah, here's all the engines. I have lots of railroads. I got some Santa Fe, some BNSF over back here, Amtrak, another Amtrak. I got Union Pacific, some CSX, some Santa Fe, the old Santa Fe's, and got some cabooses here. I got a Burlington Northern caboose, pretty nice. I got a Santa Fe caboose right here. It's pretty nice. And I'm hoping to get some other locomotives from maybe Norfolk Southern, and get some other interesting locomotives. Maybe a Heritage unit from UP, and I'm hoping to get a nice BNSF -9 like these guys here. So this will be good to get as well. So that's pretty much all I have for the layout update on May 20th, 2011.